Well, reaction is pouring in from other local lawmakers tonight. Heidi Wigdahl continues our team coverage. Heidi?
Julie, many of our Democratic lawmakers are throwing their support behind Kamala Harris, but within the party already we're seeing many discussions about the process of picking their nominee.
After President Biden dropped out of the race, reactions from Minnesota's congressional delegation came in quickly.
It was a very selfless act that he did today, and now we have to come together.
Senator Tina Smith is among the politicians who thanked President Biden for his service and is now endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee.
She has a wealth of experience. She is a former prosecutor. I believe she could prosecute the case and make the contrast with former President Trump on issues that Minnesotans care a lot about, like reproductive freedom and the economy, in a uniquely strong way.
Senator Amy Klobuchar also showed her support.
You're already seeing people come out strongly in favor of her, from moderate Democrats to liberal Democrats. You are seeing people uniting on her candidacy.
This isn't like it's a candidate we're pulling off the bench who hasn't been campaigning.
Minnesota DFL Party Chair Ken Martin says at this point it's unclear what the process will look like. Representative Dean Phillips is calling to conduct a straw poll among Democratic delegates of potential candidates and televised town halls before voting at the convention.
The longer we spend on an internal conversation is the less time that we all have to actually take on Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. And so for me personally, it's both selecting the most qualified person, but also unifying the party quickly behind that candidate so we can actually get to the task of having a conversation with the general electorate and not just with Democrats.
Meanwhile, the Republican Party of Minnesota is asking, quote, why is Biden still fit to be the president of the United States if he is not fit to be a candidate? Representative Tom Emmer is also calling for President Biden to step down immediately, saying, quote, if the Democrat Party has deemed Joe Biden unfit to run for re-election, he's certainly unfit to control our nuclear codes.
Senator Klobuchar told CNN that if other people choose to run, there will be a process to deal with it. She mentioned Governor Walz, who serves as the co-chair of the Democratic National Convention's Rules Committee. The governor has not touched on this yet, but he did comment on X about President Biden today, calling him a giant in American history. Julie.
All right. Thank you, Heidi.